It's news to us the week of December 16th, 2024. It's Eddie and Jason here. Jason, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, man?
Good. Happy holidays.
Ooh,
Christmas holidays.
Yeah. Are you excited? Are you all ready for it? Or
I guess. The holidays have been going on for a while now. I think I'm done with the holidays at this point.
Do you have any shopping left to do, Eddie?
Shopping? I haven't started shopping.
Yeah.
Have you started to shop at all? Have you done your holiday shopping?
We got some stuff, but still have more to do. It's creating a little bit of stress for me.
Are you a last minute shopper?
Generally, yes. No, that's not true. But this year I am. Christmas was so close to Thanksgiving. There was not enough time.
Yeah, somehow that happens every year. I don't know how.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, here we are.
But while we're all, stressed about the holidays, at the same time, there's a lot going on in the world. Let's stress everyone out even more. What do we have going on? There's a lot going on in the world constantly. What's the topic tonight? We have a lot to get to. My God.
There's a lot to get to. DJT's nomination to run the Department of Health. RFK Jr., he has an advisor who specializes in vaccine lawsuits, and he is looking to revoke the polio vaccine.
Oh, yeah, this maniac wants to get rid of the polio vaccine. What the hell? That's going to be awesome if that happens. My God.
Right.
Then the latest with Luigi Mangione, accused of killing that United Healthcare CEO. That guy's turning into a bit of a pop culture icon. Yeah.
It seems like he might be a martyr.
Yeah, we were talking about it last week, but I don't think the jury's going to convict him. I just really don't see that happening. Do you?
I guess we're going to find out, Eddie.
Yeah.
We know where you stand. If you were on the jury, you would
I would
vote.
I would not.
Yeah.
I think I would have a really hard time convicting him.
Right.
So, we have that, a whole bunch more to get to. Let's start the show. It's news to us. We're live on iDoby Radio. Again, it's the week of December 16th, 2024. Here we go.
Welcome to the United States of America. Home for women, radioactive sites, imperialistic wrongs, and animal rights news.
iDoby Radio.
It's news to us.
It's news to us. We're live. Okay, let's jump on in here, Jason. Happy holidays to everybody, by the way. As you're running around all stressed out, let's stress you out even more. I don't know. It's going to be a crazy next 4 years, and we're going to be here with you during it for as long as they'll allow us to.
Right.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with that.
Do you think if we got banned, would you have that as a mark of making it?
In a way, yeah. If somebody actually gave a crap about this show at all, I guess that would mean that we're big if we're ruffling people's feathers.
Right.
Yeah, ruffling the feathers. That's right.
Sources to only me told me that Joe Rogan likes our show, so.
Sources to only you? The voices in your head? Is that who it is?
Neither confirm nor deny.
Nor confirm nor deny that. Yeah. Well, okay, let's get into the top stories. I'm coming to you from a different studio, by the way. Look at this studio. You like this setup I have here?
Yeah.
This is actually I'm broadcasting from my desk at the iDoby office. See, a lot of people here at iDoby think that the only way that they can do a show is by going into our studio. But really, you can plug a microphone in anywhere, and I like to do that. I thought, why would I get up off my desk? The whole staff is out for the holiday one way or another. Like, I have a couple people working from home today, and then a couple people are taking off, to travel to go see their families. So I found myself alone at the office today. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the show from my desk where I'm comfortable.
Where you're nice and comfy.
Yeah. So happy holidays to everyone as we dive into the biggest stories. So RFK Jr. So this guy is going to be leading the Food and Drug Administration, Jason.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Do you feel safer?
This guy is a conspiracy nut. He's one of these dudes that has a lot of views that are a little out there. I mean, he doesn't believe in vaccines. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing is he's anti-vaccine. Now, vaccines eradicated a lot of diseases in this country, including polio. Polio is not a thing anymore thanks to vaccines.
Yeah, that's correct. And RFK has an advisor that is helping him review candidates for the top jobs at the Department of Health. This advisor, as we mentioned at the open, filed a lawsuit to revoke the polio vaccine.
So this advisor, his name is what again? Aaron something or another?
Aaron Siri.
Aaron Siri. Here's Aaron Siri talking about why he wants to get rid of these vaccines.
That might answer your question about, the importance of this work and why I do really view it as the civil rights issue of our time in a way, because if there's a product you don't want and you refuse to get it and you can't go to school and you can't go to work and you can't go to church and what are the good of the other rights? What good is the right of freedom of assembly, freedom of speech, freedom of religion when you can't exercise any of them except for alone staring at a wall in your house?
That's such a fallacy, I would say. A dumb argument. So he's comparing consumerism, like going out, buying a banana or something and deciding whether or not you want that banana or something else, to a vaccine. A vaccine is a health issue, and if we let diseases spread, that actually causes harm to a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a matter of safety. It's a matter like the polio. I think people don't realize or remember, especially. I mean, like obviously this is way before our time, but there are people living right now, Jason, who have dealt with polio, including Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
Mitch McConnell was born with polio, and what saved him is the government and the treatment and the vaccine. So if we eradicate the polio or get rid of the polio vaccine, we're talking about a disease coming back that literally puts children in wheelchairs. This is what they want. They want children in wheelchairs.
I don't know if that's what they want.
This is what they listen. The left is too nice to these assholes. I'm tired of it. This is what they would be saying about the left. They would be saying, so F them. I'm playing their game. They want children in wheelchairs. The right wants children in wheelchairs.
Yeah. Well,
they hate children who walk. They don't like it.
Stopping the spread of measles or, any other number of viruses that are out there that we all get vaccinated for.
Yeah.
It's like the soccer moms that are like, oh, no, I don't want the vaccine. And then we're starting to see outbreaks throughout the country where these parents are declining vaccines for their children. And then outbreak happens.
Yeah, so we don't want to
surprise.
So it's a requirement to go to public school.
It's not even. You can say, you can disclose, or there's a little box you can check that says unvaccinated.
So
I don't know if it's a requirement.
So, I think vaccines are one of those things that should be required. Do you disagree?
I do not disagree.
Yeah, I mean, but he's saying that it's a product. This is a consumer. It's a civil rights issue of our generation. Oh, F you. No, it's not.
No, it's not. We're still fighting the same civil rights fights that we've been fighting.
You can't compare civil rights to a scientific thing. Like, why even have a society where we're trying to discover things about ourselves and about the world around us and about diseases? Why even put money and thought into that if when we actually solve a problem, these assholes come around and want to undo it? Like, F you.
It seems like they want it to be the Wild Wild West, unvaccinated. Everyone carries a gun. And if you don't agree with someone, you shoot them.
Yeah.
Right? That's how I feel.
I mean, like, why does the right want kids in wheelchairs?
Ask your representatives, right? Your congressmen or women.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I would say this. So if you don't want to get vaccinated, I think that there need to be repercussions. I think if you don't want to get vaccinated against these diseases that have already been eradicated, then you have to stay home for the rest of your life. That can be your choice. So if you want to have a choice, you have to be locked in your basement forever. How about that?
Now, Eddie, I'm going to throw out an argument, and if you choose not to be vaccinated and you still go out in public, like you're putting that's your choice, right, or your parents' choice.
Yeah.
And is there a real risk to the public if everyone else around them is vaccinated? If you're vaccinated, in theory, you should be protected from either contracting the virus or having minimum symptoms.
Okay. Well,
right.
We're talking about innocent children though with polio. So these kids are being born and they don't deserve to be dealing with polio just because their parents are idiots. But at the same time, you know what? If you want your kids to be born into a world where they can't walk, that's your choice.
Yeah.
Republicans don't want kids walking.
It's easier to control when they're in wheelchairs.
Yeah, right. You can wheel them wherever you want.
Right.
Yeah. Right to the polls and press the Trump button. You can do that a lot easier.
And then when you're done, you can just wheel them into a corner and just leave them.
Yeah, until the next 4 years.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Well, these are the type of people that are going to be at the top of our Department of Health.
Get ready.
In control of our...
and excitement.
The FDA, the Food and Drug Administration.
Yeah.
We're going to be safer. I have a feeling.
My goodness. I don't know. Well,
happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Speaking of Santa Claus and a holiday miracle, Luigi Mangione.
Oh, that was what a segue.
Excuse me.
I just said
you don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't, but it was quite the segue. I like it. Let's keep going. Happy holidays, Luigi Mangione.
He's going to be spending his holidays behind bars.
There you go.
It's a lot of people are on Luigi Mangione's side. In fact, I would say most of the internet, that seems to be the consensus. When I look around on the internet, on the TikTok, on the Reddits, people are saying that Mr. Luigi Mangione is, I don't want to go as far as saying he's a hero, but people are like, I understand why he did it, and I can't really be mad.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I've seen people say I can understand why he did it, but also people think that it's wrong that he did it.
I mean, it's, of course, never okay to end somebody's life. However, what did that CEO do constantly when he was denying claims?
So are you saying two wrongs make a right?
I'm saying that we're talking about somebody murdered somebody who's constantly murdering other people.
Yeah.
Does that...
They didn't answer the question.
Do two wrongs make a right in that instance? I think in that instance it's self-defense. I don't know. Do two wrongs make a right? I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I did see a report that United Healthcare released a statement saying that Luigi Mangione was not insured by them.
Okay. And?
So if he wasn't insured, he wasn't denied by them. So it wasn't anything specific to his health issues that he was experienced through his life.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. And?
How's that self-defense?
I say. Okay, so you're saying that it's not self-defense in that case. Well, I mean, I know that he dealt with a lot of issues, pain issues. He had back surgery, and he was getting fucked around by his insurance company. And maybe he's just mad at the whole system. So he's making a statement by targeting this guy.
Got it.
I don't know. We'll find out his motives as this moves into a Netflix miniseries in 3 years.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to be
one hell of a miniseries.
You're gonna watch you're gonna stream it live?
Mangione.
Yeah. Well, we got some updates.
Okay, what's the update on the Mangione?
Yeah, Mangione, as we all know, was arrested in Pennsylvania and has been charged with several counts in New York and is facing extradition from the state of Pennsylvania to the state of New York to go through the legal proceedings. And last week, it said that he was going to fight that extradition, but now we're seeing reports that he is not going to fight it and allowed to be extradited back to the state of New York.
Back to the state of New York. And so he's also landed a top criminal defense attorney in the state of New York.
A former district attorney.
A former DA. Yeah.
Yeah, former DA as his defense. Yeah. Also, he's gone on a crowdsourcing campaign fund.
Now, I have to say with the crowdsourcing, those are not going to his legal fund. Do not donate. A lot of those are scams. In fact, he has said, or his attorney has said, that he will not be accepting any crowdsource anything. So please don't donate to that.
Well, it's already raised $100,000.
I know, but people need to know you're donating to a scam. Stop
donating. Well, that's interesting.
Well, I mean, there are opportunists everywhere.
Yeah. Well, GoFundMe has prohibited any campaign for Mangione due to the terms for fundraising for violent crimes, and any donation that was made was refunded to donors. Amazon and Etsy have removed free Luigi items from their stores, including T-shirts and tote bags. So if you need to get that merchandise, you'll have to go somewhere else.
Like, I don't know. Where do you go? The Gap?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've seen this, but wanted posters have been starting to be posted.
Yeah.
And hit lists that have been targeting other executives around the country and online. Posters are featuring photos of health insurance CEOs and accusing them of denying medical care for corporate profit.
Yeah.
And they have phrases like deny, defend, and depose on the posters.
Which, of course, that was written on the bullets that Mangione fired.
Right. Many of those have been removed, but again, back to your point, a lot of people are supporting him and his decision to murder someone.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
It's a crazy one. I think this is scary for the ruling class because now you have people on both sides of the aisle united over one thing. This is not a partisan issue. People on the right and the left are agreeing on the fact that our health care is effed up, and this guy took matters into his own hands, and it's hard to be mad at him for it. But what's crazy though is, of course, the right they love their Obamacare. They like what this guy did, but then they still vote for Trump. So I don't know what to tell you. You guys are idiots.
Yeah, I mean, had we had legislation that did something to address this with affordable health care,
right?
It feels like it would have a lot of support. I mean, given the name affordable health care, Eddie, I mean, who doesn't want affordable health care?
I think people want universal health care. Every American is entitled to having their health taken care of. I mean, we live in the richest country in the world, and we don't have adequate health care for people. People are going bankrupt.
Richest country for who, Eddie?
Well, not us. For like 3 people. For Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Who, by the way, he donated $277 million to Trump's campaign, which seems like a crazy amount of money. But after he did that, his net worth has gone up $300 billion. So there's that.
Jeez.
Luigi Mangione, what were you going to say?
Just imagine what it's going to be up in a year from now.
Oh, my God. Yeah, crazy. When Luigi Mangione, by the way, was walking into the courthouse, see if you can pick out what somebody in the crowd says here. Here he is walking out.
Hey! What's happening, Luigi?
Anything to say?
What's going on, Luigi?
Luigi, it's me, Mario.
Luigi, it's a me, Mario. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm sure he heard that his whole life.
It is an interesting story because he did like disappear from where was he from? Georgia, I believe.
I don't. I think I don't.
And his
remember.
family reported him missing. Like they couldn't get a
Right.
hold of him. Like he went off grid for several weeks.
But the thing is, the guy has no history of mental, problems. The guy comes from a rich family. He's young. He's not. He's not a minority. It's hard to say that. It's hard for people to villainize this guy. They're really having a hard time with it, and that's why I think this is becoming such a thing. And then of course the healthcare thing, it's almost a perfect storm in the situation. So crazy story, and more is going to come of that. So
yeah, well, I mean, chronic health issues, can really weigh on someone.
Absolutely, yeah.
And he could have been suffering in silence and plain sight for a long time.
Yeah, back issues are no joke, especially when he's not being properly helped. Well, we have more to get to. Why don't we take a break and say thanks to HelloFresh real quick, Jason. HelloFresh, the holiday season is here, and everybody's looking for ways to spend less and stress less. And HelloFresh makes mealtime nearly as hassle-free, with delicious, home-delivered, chef-crafted recipes that come together quick, and they're less expensive than takeout. Love this HelloFresh.
Yeah, and during the craziness of the holiday season, last-minute shopping like myself, HelloFresh comes in clutch because that's one less thing you have to do is, what are we going to have for dinner? Comes right to your door. And
right.
You can prepare it. It's healthier. It's just...
it's great.
It's really, it is a lifesaver this time of year for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. HelloFresh, thank you so much for being a part of the show. We've been making all of your recipes, Jason and I, and we've been, discussing and calling each other and eating.
Yeah,
recipes,
FaceTiming,
and I just think that HelloFresh has quality ingredients, and the recipes are things that I actually want to make time and time again. I've learned a lot of cool things, especially if you like to cook a little bit. So here's a great deal. Get 10 free meals at HelloFresh.com/free news to us. That's applied across 7 boxes. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. 10 free HelloFresh meals. HelloFresh.com/free news to us. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Jason will be back with more stuff here on It's News to Us. Don't go anywhere.
It's news to us. IW Radio.
Okay, back here live on IW Radio. It's News to Us with Eddie and Jason. Jason, what else is going on? Biggest stories of the week. Holiday season, but there's a lot going on, and we'll help you keep informed during all of the madness. Amazon workers are going on strike.
Yeah, so
the
first warehouse that unionized this past year in New York are now going on strike. Union demands that the workers be paid a minimum of $30 per hour and improve safety protections. They represent, the union represents approximately 5,500 workers at the facility. Wow, that is insane. That's so many people. And they began negotiations, Amazon must begin negotiations by Sunday to avoid the strike.
Yeah, when you're thinking about Jeff Bezos's salary, what he makes compared to his employees is pretty insane. I don't know if people really realize how much money this guy's making compared to his employees. I saw this video on TikTok. Let me see if I can pull it up here. But
while you pull that up,
here we go. I got it. What? Go ahead.
Oh, the workers voted to unionize 990 days ago, and they are looking for a contract with Amazon. The average time for a contract to be negotiated and signed for a newly formed union is 465 days. So more than doubled that already.
Wow. All right. Well, this is a bit visual, but maybe we can do a little play-by-play on it. But
Hey, how are you? Good, thank you.
You're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
Oh
it.
yeah,
it's Jeff Bezos walking through a factory. Yeah, and he's shaking the hands of one of his employees who's kissing his ass, saying that he's doing a good job.
yeah. And how long was it? How long have we played this video so far?
5 seconds. In 5 seconds, Jeff Bezos has made $2,000, and his employees made
8 cents.
0.08 cents. Not even.
Oh,
1
it's
cent
not
yet.
even 8 pennies.
Not even 1 penny.
A fraction of a penny.
A fraction of a penny. Yeah.
What?
No,
I think that's 8 cents.
Oh wait, you're right. That is 8 cents.
Yeah, that was 8 cents. He got. Come on.
No, that was because now it's
No, it's
now
11
it-
cents.
Now it's 11. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. My decimals are off.
Yeah, we go back to public school.
I blame the Republicans. They did this to me. Play.
Really appreciate that.
I'll tell you now. Boeing, Northrop Grumman, United Technologies. I worked for all three for more than 10 years. It's the best company I ever worked for.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to tell me that.
I will. This will be my last job.
All
I
right.
don't have to look anymore anywhere.
Thank you. That's so nice.
That's always good to hear.
What a sweet thing to say.
That's all.
Yeah. So the guy's like, I'll never have to work again, Jeff Bezos. You've done such a good job at taking care of me and my family, and this is the best company I've ever worked for. In this brief interaction that was, let's see, it clocks in at about literally 30 seconds. This guy made 42 cents, the factory worker, in that time. Jeff Bezos made $12,000.
Yeah. Now, do you think Bezos they orchestrated and they hired someone to be on the factory floor? Because the warehouse looked pretty quiet. I don't know.
It wouldn't surprise me if that were an actor, and he's.
It had to have been staged, right?
Right, that was just too
Bezos doesn't
perfect.
walk around a warehouse floor.
And he's not going to be complimented by some random guy that highly
Yeah.
you're the best. You're the best ever, Jeff Bezos. You're doing such a good job. Oh my
I'm gonna say paid actor. That's all.
I agree. I agree with because why would you not do that? So Amazon workers, you guys are striking right now, and I can see why. Why wouldn't you? This company is so goddamn profitable.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
when the CEO of the company is that rich. Here are some Amazon workers striking.
They deserve better than this. They deserve a decent amount of pay from a company that makes huge amounts of profit. This is now a global wake-up call for Amazon. They can't keep ignoring the concerns of these workers and the workers in warehouses right across the world. It's clear that this is a huge, momentous thing that Amazon just need to listen to.
That's absolutely right, and that's a good point, too. This is not just in the United States. Amazon is a worldwide organization, and those were actually people protesting and demonstrating in the United Kingdom.
yeah, last year.
Last year. Right.
Right.
So,
Yeah, now U.S. It's coming to the shores of the U.S. where Amazon workers will be striking, and you will not be able to get, the tea that you ordered.
No.
I know.
So, I mean, they're asking for what, $30 an hour and improved safety conditions? That's really not much, right? What's $30 an hour is $57,000 a year. That's not asking for with the price of DJT's eggs and his gas prices because he's now in control of those. You need to be making money just to $57,000 is not asking too much when we're working for the biggest, richest company in the world.
Yeah. Ah, man. Yeah, it's it'll be interesting. I think they would have had a more of a voice had they done this a month ago, Eddie. Imagine trying to get your holiday shopping done
Without
Amazon.
Imagine trying to get anything done without Amazon because Amazon is crucial to the business even here at the Adobe office. Every single day there's something that we need from Amazon to keep the business thriving, whether it's
Right.
a light bulb or
What are you going to do?
Toilet
Go out
paper?
to Circuit? Are you going to go out to Circuit City and buy a new mic?
no.
No.
Jeff Bezos is gonna get on a horse, bring it over here. But crazy shit there, and all right. Anything else of that story?
It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's going on with so Joe Biden's on his way out. He's got like about a month or so. So at this point he has senioritis and he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. Well, he did something last week. He commuted the sentences of approximately 1,500 people on home confinement since COVID.
So we're talking about non-violent drug offenders to decorated veterans. This, could reshape justice in America, Jason.
It was the single largest day of clemency in modern U.S. history, along with the 1,500 people he commuted. He commuted their sentences. He pardoned 39 individuals convicted of a nonviolent crime. So he erased it.
Right. 39 individuals. And we're talking about, 9 non-violent drug offenders in here. We're talking about, there's a lot, there are a lot of people who are still in jail over marijuana.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because meanwhile, there are corporations raking in millions of dollars.
I mean, it's a huge boost, states' economies. And I think, half the states now have it legalized?
Right. Yeah.
For recreational use, not just, or any form, either recreational or medical.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, pretty crazy. So, well, what are some of the notable pardons? Like, who the hell is being pardoned here? Like, anybody, someone convicted of payroll fraud in 2008. Wow.
Yeah. So nonviolent crimes. Some of the, there was metrics that had to be met to be pardoned. It had to be nonviolent, had to show and demonstrate rehabilitation, and be able to contribute to our society. So you could go work for Amazon for pennies on the dollar.
I wonder how this works. This must have been a big deal for all these people who were trying to be pardoned. I bet it was almost something where you're in jail and you're sitting in your cell and you think, I feel like this is an unjust sentence, and I'm going to try writing the governor, and that makes its way up to the ladder all the way to the president. That's almost like unheard of and very rare and insane. Like, can you imagine? Like, would you even think to do that? That's and imagine of all the people who are in prison right now that shouldn't be, that don't have the cojones to do something like this.
I mean, what else are you doing right now? If you're in prison staring at four walls, like, you're trying to figure out a way to hopefully better your life in some way, right?
Yeah, but also you're probably depressed as hell.
Yeah.
Imagine that too. Like, you're probably defeated and depressed, and you're not really like. I don't know. I just think that was a big. I don't know, a Hail Mary for these people in prison, and it happened to pay off for them. So crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are mysterious drones in New Jersey. We have to talk about all the drones everywhere. Let's do that when we come back. A quick break and more on It's News to Us. Hang on.
It's News to Us. IW Radio.
Okay, back here live on IW Radio. It's News to Us. Just had some M&Ms.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Red and green?
Almond M&Ms. Have you had those yet?
No.
You don't like almonds?
No, I do, but it sounds like a mouthful.
Yeah, it was a little too much before coming back on the air. So I'm going to need some water.
Yeah.
From, Liquid Death, our sponsor at the Adobe office.
Well, while you have a sip of Liquid Death, let's talk about the mysterious drone sightings that folks have been seeing in the Northeast.
Yeah,
and,
crazy.
Yeah, states like New York and New Jersey, where multiple people have been reporting mysterious drone activity which has been causing concerns over security and public safety.
It's weird. This is a very weird story because the government's saying there's nothing to worry about, yet they're also saying we don't know where this is coming from. So which is it?
Right. Like, who is flying these drones?
Where are these? Have you seen these drones?
I haven't. Have you?
Yeah, I've been watching these videos. Here's a bit of the drone footage.
You know, when things like
Are
this
they
happening,
aliens?
it seems
Probably.
everyone starts to look up. Like my crew and I have been here in Mendham recording
Look at that
this
thing.
video that you're looking at right now. We have no idea.
Those
what
are
it
just
is.
weather
If it's a
balloons.
Natural phenomenon, because it could be. But this is why so many municipalities are now asking people to reach out and send their videos
Weird,
to
right?
them or to
That is
experts
weird.
who might be able to sort out.
And they're just
what
popping up
seeing in
all
sky.
over the
But
place.
I guarantee there are so many people looking up and making those recordings because this mystery is one that needs to be solved. For now, we're live here in Mendham Borough. Tony Yates, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Very strange stuff.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of these different drones everywhere, all over the sky. Some look like literal drones, you know, like with the little helicopter blades.
Yeah.
And some look like the one I just showed you that's an orb. And what the hell is that?
How's it flying?
I don't know. Then you also see there's video of these orbs, and then you see like a military looking drone go up to it and then check it out and leave. So what the hell's going on here?
Well, it sounds like we don't know. Government officials, officials, including Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, have urged the Department of Homeland Security to deploy advanced drone tracking technology. He also suggested using recently declassified radio wave technology to identify the drones, locate who's operating them, and prevent any potential threats they may cause. The Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandra Mayorkas has confirmed drone investigations are ongoing, but stated no evidence links the drones to foreign interference or immediate public danger. But they don't know who's flying them, Eddie. So how do we know?
I
Is
don't
it just
know.
little Billy down the street?
No,
flying his drone?
There's like a million of these things. They're everywhere. Like, look.
Is it like
this. Here's another one of these drones. Like, what is this thing?
It's a drone. Eddie. That's
Yeah, I know.
drone.
Like, what? Why does it have like a little laser? What is it up to? What is it doing with that little laser? I don't know.
Is it a laser? Is it pointing a laser, or is someone pointing a laser at it?
It looks like it is coming from that. I don't know. These drones are.
Look at this motherfucker. Look at.
I mean, everyone's got drones.
Yeah, I know, but there's
Look at that.
this many of them.
Look at that.
Everywhere.
He is spraying the sky again.
Ah.
Bro, this is fucking crazy, man. Look at this guy.
Yeah, I mean, like, what the hell? What's going on here with these drones?
Oh, they're cloud seeding. Right?
Yeah.
They're they're cloud seeding.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, but these drone sightings have occurred in New York, New Jersey, as mentioned, but it also include Connecticut, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and Virginia.
Wow.
Look at this one. This one's a coordinated. We got sirens going off. There's what? 9 of them? 9 drones flying in unison.
And our government is saying they don't know. That's the thing. They're saying, we don't know, guys. We have no idea where these are coming from. We don't know if... But they're also saying they're not a threat. Okay. So either they're ours or they're someone else's.
Or, like I said, it's Billy and his friends. They all got on Snapchat and coordinated a drone show for
That's a
everyone to
hoax
watch.
done by just a couple of guys. No way.
I mean, look at what happened here. Balloon Boy, remember Balloon Boy? That was a hoax created by a family.
I mean, it would be quite an impressive coordinated hoax, but this is all over the Northeast, so I don't know. Like, what do you think that it is? Like, if you were to guess,
You know what I think we need though, Eddie? We need Agent Mulder and Scully on this.
we do.
Where are they? They're our greatest hope.
Yeah, I don't. It's scary. It's either it's aliens or it's our own government or it's another government. We just don't like to see these drones. And they also had to ground airplanes at a New Jersey airport. You see that story?
Yeah.
So whatever's going on here doesn't seem like it's from our government, although they want us to believe that everything's okay, which tells me that it probably is our government. But I don't know. Maybe it's a military exercise. Who knows?
I think it's either our government or UFOs, and they don't know.
And a UFO could be alien. It could be, like a Chinese thing or a Russian thing. We don't know.
Yeah. They're unidentified.
Unidentified flying objects. Okay. You want to get to this last one, or what is this? U.S. jury finds Vegas police fabricated evidence?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, a woman in Nevada, Kirsten Lobato, received a victory where a jury awarded her $34 million after determining Las Vegas police fabricated evidence in her wrongful conviction.
Holy shit.
For a 2001 killing of a homeless man. She was arrested when she was 18, and she was wrongly convicted twice.
And they... So they said that she killed a homeless man, and she was wrongly convicted twice and was able to prove that.
Right. Police claim Lobato had confessed to the killing during a methamphetamine binge, but no physical evidence or witnesses tied her to the crime scene. And evidence ended up, she was able to use evidence that confirmed she was 150 miles away from the time of the killing, from the location of where this happened.
Good for her. Wow.
Yeah. The jury found Las Vegas police and retired detectives Thomas Thowson and James La Rochelle fabricated evidence and caused emotional distress.
Do you think if you're
16 years.
16 years, and I wonder where they come up with that number. $34 million. $34 million. Wow.
Yeah.
Why $34 million? By the way, the picture I was just showing of her was terrible. I don't know why that other... She looked cracked out in the other picture. I guess this is maybe her getting out of prison. So, I mean, she looks good.
Or winning $34 million.
Look how the money changed her over life. Or overnight.
I mean, she's never going to get that time back, though, Eddie. Imagine being 17 to 35.
Yeah.
And you get $34 million. That's great, right? But you missed out on those, years between 17 and 35 or however long she was in.
Yeah, I know.
Would you do it?
Would I go into jail at 17 and come out at 35? No.
For $34 million.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I think that there are more things important than money, and life experience and all of that is invaluable. I mean, what are you going to do? How about you? Would you go to?
No. Yeah, no. You can never buy time.
Yeah. Time is precious.
Right.
Yikes.
Yeah. That's crazy, though. Well, that's shitty that those, detectives did that. Former detectives did that. That's pretty shitty.
Yeah. Very, very, very shitty.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let's see what else. I think we have a couple of viral things before we wrap it up. Oh, so a woman, she got one of those high chairs that they have at restaurants. You've seen those high chairs. When you go to a restaurant, they always have a high chair for a kid, and you're supposed to grab it and bring it to your table for a kid. But apparently, one woman in Idaho thought it'd be a funny idea to squeeze herself into a high chair, and only one problem: she couldn't get out of it, so they had to call the fire department.
This happened to you too. This reminds me of that one time.
Right, and here we go.
Just don't drop me on my head!
I got you. All the way down. All the way down. It's hurting.
Oh my God. They're trying to pull her out of this high chair. They're trying to pull her out of the high chair, and she's just really wedged in there.
Yeah. And of course, everybody around there is laughing. I like that there are some people in this In-N-Out burger that are just trying to eat their meal. And they have no interest in any of this nonsense.
And there's others just laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
Now we have someone holding the high chair and someone pulling on under her arms, trying to rip her out.
Yeah, it's like, and it's interesting because we have the fire department on one side and just regular people on the other side. So it seems like Good Samaritans are stepping up to help save the day here.
Yeah, I don't know if a fire department was actually called, and maybe it's just a off-duty first responder that's trying to help out.
You don't know?
I mean, I would imagine there would be more firefighters there, and instead of just one, I think there would be many of them.
Don't you think they have bigger fish to fry? So they probably just sent this rookie over.
Just send one guy over. Come on,
Yeah.
get in your Honda Civic and cruise over there, Johnny.
Right, we have actual fires to put out.
Yeah,
this new guy that sucks. You go to the In-N-Out burger and pull the woman out of the high chair.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
They're ripping at it. They're pulling her out. Is she moving? Oh, she's crying in pain. She's out. She got out. Get that woman a burger.
Everyone's laughing and,
how'd she get in it?
I don't know. That's the big thing. Like, how do you get in that in the first
Did someone
place?
set her in there like a small child? Just feet first, lifted her up and stuck her in there? Or did she climb into that? There's no way she could climb and get both her legs in there.
Clearly, it's just like kids being stupid and, she got in there and she couldn't get out. I don't know. Thankfully, they didn't have to cut off her legs.
Right. Because that's absolutely what would have happened. Next was, chainsaw was coming out to safely remove her from the high chair. Or I should say safely remove the high chair from her.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's all we have. Is that it? Yes. It's been a good show.
It's been a show.
I think it might be our last show of the year. Is it? Looking at the calendar, I don't know. Where's the calendar?
It's to the left.
Yeah. So I think it's our last show of the year. What a year 2024 has been. We did a lot. We covered the news every week. We did a live election night show. We did a terrible job on social media, but
hey, it's on brand.
There's only
it's on
so
brand.
Much. I mean, there's only so much I can do over here.
Fair. That's fair.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you're doing great, Eddie.
Okay.
I'm thankful for you.
I'm thankful for you. It's been fun doing this show as always. We do it to stay informed and have fun. That's the real reason why we do all of this. So,
and entertain all of you.
Yeah, to entertain everybody.
Yeah.
So, on behalf of all of us here at Adobe and It's News to Us, happy holidays. Follow us on social media, Adobe Radio. It's News to Us. We're on all the platforms, and we'll see you after the holidays. Please do try to relax. Next week is Christmas, and then New Year's Day is after that. I think the last 2 weeks of the year are probably my favorite time of the year because I think everybody slows down, and I like that vibe where everybody's just kind of, going a little easier.
Yeah. Well, as our good friend and rest in peace, Jerry Springer would say, be good to one another.
That's right. No, wait, that's not what he said.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait, I got it. Don't forget to spay and neuter your animals.
No, that was Bob Barker.
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Well, whatever. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. All right. It's News to Us. We'll see you next year.